Yesterday I watched this movie, The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind, and there was something that really resonated with me, something that really spoke to me. The thing is, the value of education. The value of education. Mind you, I'm not saying schooling. There is a difference between schooling and education. They are two different things. They are two different things. But the thing is, we here we think that when you've gone to the university or when you've got to secondary school that you're educated, which is a very wrong mindset. Like someone, I don't know if it's about Einstein that said, education is not merely the assimilation of facts, but the training of the mind to think. So being educated is not merely reading books and writing exams and then graduating with a certificate. It's actually learning how to solve problems. Like there was this thing I was having some thoughts one day and I wrote something. I said, let me read it from the book. I said, the reason for getting an education is not just about making money. Making money is the easy part. Anyone can make money, whether educated or not. You don't need an education to make money. You don't need school to make money. That's the truth. Illiterate, anybody can make money. Do something. If I clean the lawn for you, if I clean your yard for you, you give me money. If I sell you pure water, you give me money. Anything I give you, give me money. If I give you value, you give me money. That's money. It's different from education. Making money is the easy part. Anyone can make money, educated or not. We get an education so that we can become contributing members of the society, so that we can invent new ways of doing things, of being, and of living. Look at underline that statement. New ways of doing things, of being, and of living. If our ancestors didn't get an education, I promise you, we'll still be in the cave. The laptops, the internet, the cars, everything good that we experience today, it's because of education. I'm not saying it's about schooling. Schooling is different from schooling. Actually, it comes in the way of really getting educated. That's what I think. It really comes in the way of really getting educated. Because look at the people who has invented things that are really mighty in this life. Look at them. Someone like not about Einstein, Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison, who invented the light bulbs and had a lot of inventions, more than 50. He didn't go to the university. He was labeled dumb when he was less than 10. And he invented all these things. He didn't invent all these things because he went to school. He invented them because he was always in search of knowledge. He was always reading books. He was always attending seminars of people who know the things that he wants to know about. So, we saying that education is scam. No, don't ever say education is a scam. It's the wrong. Yeah, I could forgive you if you say schooling is a scam, but being educated is the way of life. Because if money were all important, there will be a time when you have all the money that you can have, but if you cannot produce, you cannot invent anything. Believe me, we are broke. Why do you think we respect all these people who invent things more than people who make money? Invention is the way forward. Invention is the way forward. So today I'm telling you, don't just be the person who thinks it's all about money or it's all about going to school. Try and read books. Try and listen to people who know more things than you do. Try and research. Even if you didn't attend the university, it doesn't matter. Anything you're doing right now, there is a book that would help you become better in anything that you're doing. So try and get educated. Educo. It means to draw from within. To draw from within. To think. But you cannot have good thoughts if you don't know what others are thinking already. That is why it's very good to read books, even when you're done with school, when you haven't gone to school or anything. So the thing really I want to talk to us today about is that it's every one of us should get an education. The level that we are at right now as humans, as Africans, as Nigerians, it's not yet enough. It's not enough. There are advancements that we need to make. There are things that needs to be invented. There are the electricity problem. We're still facing a lot of it in this country. But all the money that a lot of persons have in this country, these things cannot just be solved with money. People have to really think. People have to really sit down and think. Someone discovered electricity. Someone invented the tools that are used for generating this electricity that we see right now. So We need people that will think solutions for Africa, not just about making money. Making money follows. It follows. Do not pursue money. When you pursue money, it will be the only thing that you'll ever pursue. And when you get 1 million, you want 2 million. When you get 2 million, you want 3 million. It's just the way the life is. But when you make your life a life of purpose, you want to invent something that will change life. You want to change lives by doing something. You want to change the way of being, of living, and of doing things. Then that is when you're educated. For the educated folks out there, you know what you said you schooled yourself in school. It doesn't have to stop there. Don't think you're an expert because you graduated from school with maybe a bachelor's degree like I did in marketing. I'm not an expert. I don't know anything. Because you graduated with medicine or because you graduated with banking and finance, you think you're an expert already. It's a lie. You do not know anything yet. You have to constantly educate yourself. Someone said, I don't know, I've forgotten the name of the person, but the illiterate of the 21st century are the people who are not the people who cannot read and write, but the people who cannot learn and unlearn and relearn. So every day should be a learning phase. Every day we should learn. It's not about money. Money comes when you invent things that are of value. Money follows value. Money follows value. Look at people that invented Google. They made it easy for us to search. Searching, I don't know if you've read about the history of search. Searching before, when not everything, it's everything now is in our footsteps. Anything you want to say, Google. Google. This thing was invented by some people, and right now they are billionaires. The Facebook we're using right now was invented by someone. Right now we're billionaires. These guys followed value. They wanted to solve a problem for humanity first. And whenever you solve a problem for humanity on a scale that is massive, money follows you. It's just the rule of life. So thank you, and see you next time.